Mr. Krebs said that if he was head coach, he wouldn't let me start Tyler anymore. So Amor starting Mr. Krebs he said Amor has the brains over Tyler.
Yeah, because Tyler's been a quarterback in 2 years.
But Tyler has like
how do you guys like your team names? UD, Jesuit, or University of Detroit?
UFD's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
UFD's totally cool.
Okay.
This we're live. Oh wait, are we not going yet? Where's our school? We still have 15 minutes. I'm gonna mute, so we're muted. Oh shoot, sorry.
Alright, Sam. You want to sit out the first quarter?
yeah.
No, we're
Mr. Bullock's walking the sidelines over there. Other side. Other side.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
He's outside the fence. He's outside the fence. I was going to say, no way.
You can't miss him though.
okay. We got sound. We're good. So we're muted right now. So
Don't you just flip one thing?
yeah. So when you're ready to go, you just unmute. You just press those. So you're by guys are mics 1 and 2. So you just do. Whoop. Let me make sure adjust some of the volume. But I think all
You need to make something like stop.
That's me. Before I muted it.
5 changes.
Yeah, you cannot miss Mr. Bullock.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
I don't see it. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Now I see it. Is Eric here?
No, he's probably at soccer.
Wow.
Wait, are we?
Why would he be at soccer? You don't think Rice has like 5 personal trainers? I work out a lot with a lot of the Rice kids, and they do not seem to care a lot about soccer.
Soccer's,
Why are they pushing it this year?
I think, because they're actually decent.
Actually.
Is Sean playing today?
I think so. He's going for the game. Oh, you want to join the fantasy league? Or?
I already did.
Oh, you did?
I think so. I don't reset my password. Blake's hype right now. I know Blake's hype for a fact.
Test.
Yesterday?
I enjoyed pizza.
Where?
Yeah.
How many? Like 5?
Don't disrespect me like that.
10?
Don't disrespect me like
How
that.
many?
Like 50.
How heavy was it? I'm squatting down like that. That's not depth.
I'm going. That's where I am right now. I'm a two.
Test 1, 2.
Hot up here.
Don't disrespect me like that.
Wow, my feet are pretty big.
You want the back?
Oh, what does it say there? One from the back safeties are running back. Who's your running back? Number 6.
No, what's up?
We're practicing something.
Hope that we win.
Get ready. It just doesn't look good in comparison.
It's kind of far left on the bench.
You got the bench. Dylan Watkins.
Mine's the online.
You heard me. Here's him.
They like on the back. They like
20 minutes. Oh, I didn't know my last night.
4.
The band was playing till like 10. Oh my god, their director, just I swear loved hearing Phil talking. He played like, what's this, like, Eleanor Rigby?
Yeah.
They played it. I swear to God, no less than 50 times. But just the same part over and over. Like, they shot the blue sky. Dan with the chop on this giant, like, podium thing. Points out each separate kid. It's like, alright, that was good. And you guys just one kid who just started roasting. She's like, Well, we haven't gotten them yet.
Are we getting ours?
I don't think so.
Just make the names go longer.
You got rosters? You got rosters?
Huh?
You got one coming in behind you. You got to work today.
Did you hear that?
Testing. So now we
Any idea where it would be if they don't have it?
You said where you got.
Ask them how they got there.
Yeah. I'll just go and look at the front if they're not there, and then I'll just come back.
So we can hear each other through the headset.
No, it's not like up on the screen. It's off?
There you go.
I see those things going.
Really, right?
Good evening and welcome to Oak Park High, home of the Knights. They welcome in the UD Jesuit football team. Fans, please ask that you rise in honor of America for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, what?
Your shirt's not coming through the broadcast?
Are you sure it's not coming to the broadcast? So,
You want me to turn it up?
why don't you guys start talking and see?
Okay.
So, Sam, while I figure this out, you can be careful.
We are back with another University of Detroit Jesuit Cubs football season. Our opener is against the Oak Park High School football team. It should be a good matchup, a good Detroit matchup. Connor, what are you excited for coming into this game?
I'm just excited to see them play. There's been a lot of talk before this game. A lot of talk before the game. So, I'm going to be on both sides.
exciting. Tensions are obviously very high, like you said. Both teams have a lot at stake. These guys know each other. Bragging rights, and obviously divisional rights. Got to have that good record going into tough teams.
Coach Lewis, this is one that he wanted back.
Oak Park will see the kick will start the ball game. Back to return, 2, 3 on Hill, 3 left on Phil Dyke.
It's in the light. Hold on. Can we like zoom into this?
Please excuse the technical difficulties. The headsets do not appear to be working. Being grilled to kick off to Oak Park.
First year kicking.
First year kicking after a tough loss of Xavier Chow, a senior last year, class of 22. Lee McGrail looks to fill in his shoes, another former two-sport athlete, switched to just football this season. First in-game kick coming off right now. It is off.
It's not a bad kick.
Short, it's about the 12-yard line. Oak Park kind of struggles with it. Ready for blowing the room, but
It's up the left side.
and tripped up by number 7. Great tackler, good contributor last season. Now he's obviously a senior, captain, but obviously a big part of this defense. First defensive set this season. Who are you expecting to be the leaders on this defensive unit?
Cossum coming back, started as a freshman, got all state. Playing linebacker, I think he's going to be fun to watch. And then they got Alex ID and I know he's
Oak Park comes out. Quarterback has 2 men to his right, 1 man in his backfield, 2 men to the left. No tight ends. Seems to be a stoppage of play for some reason.
Refs are talking with the sidelines.
Officials talking to the Oak Park sidelines.
There was a drone on the field that was too high.
Oh, jeez.
That is a first.
I've never seen that before, but looks like it's dealt with now, and the first defensive snap for the Cubs this season is about to take place. Receiver in motion, handoff up the middle. Stuff right at the line, probably got to gain a 1 on that play.
Tyler Bullock in there for first tackle.
Yeah, great tackle, way to read the play, make the form tackle, got her down early. Great way to start the season for the Cubs.
Pick up 1 yard on the play. They got 2nd down and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Cubs come over to 2 safety formation, anything like that. Oak Park showing 2 men to the right, 2 men to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Quarterback drops back. Fires across the middle, it's caught. Makes a move, makes a man miss, cutting to the sideline. He comes up, gets about 15 on that play.
Tyler saw that on film. He knew it was going to happen. I don't know what happened. I wasn't ready.
Unfortunately, I did hear guys talking about they were ready for that play. First pass and interception. Unfortunately, the Cubs do not deliver on that. Giving up a gain of 15, that's Oak Park's money play.
See if the Cubs can bounce back after that.
A great catch and run by number 7 from Oak Park. We unfortunately do not have rosters today. Difficulties between communication at the gate and teams. Great move by him.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Refs talking the Oak Park line. We do not know what about. Quarterback 2 in the backfield, shotgun formation. Gain of 10 or 11 on the play.
Nice tackle by Jason.
And Jason Brown, coming out of the broadcast, we'll see him during basketball season, but he came across
Coming down for free safety.
free safety to make the tackle. Last line of defense. UB showing push on the first play, but have not shown much since then. See if the coach can fire up and get a tackle. They're like 2 men in the backfield, 1 man goes left, 2 men hand up the middle, cuts outside, and brought down gains about 5 on it. Those were tackles. Cubs showing some semblance of run defense that play. But again, their secondary are cornerbacks and safeties on the tackles on the
Not like to see if your coach moves.
Coach Powell's probably going to have a chat there and they make it over to the sideline.
2 in the backfield, hands off, drops back, screaming. Get the quarterback.
Oh, Jack Boris.
Jack Boris screaming off the side, makes the pressure, forces the quarterback into a bad throw, overthrows the running back. It'll be 3rd and 6 now.
Oh, you can tell Boris is talking out there. Their running back did not like when he extended his hand.
Boris, the guy who was playing a lot last year, big part of that defense, coming back as a senior. A guy who loves football like Jack Boris, you love to have him on your team.
Oak Park, sub in. Nope.
Oak Park showing 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right, 1 man in the backfield, shotgun formation. Ball is snapped, quarterback drops back.
Oh, he's looking.
Pressure.
Oh, my.
Bring back a great sack. What a play, what a scream. Quarterback had no time, screamed right off the line and got in his face. Great play for the Cubs.
Jordan Hearns transferring from his tight end position to come play D-line this year.
Obviously making his presence known early on a crucial 3rd down play. Loss of a lot of yards there. Quarterback ran backwards and he ran straight into the ground.
Oh.
Jordan Hearns made a great play there.
Oak Park looking to punt. Elijah Dotson waiting to return.
Dotson's got wheels. Be ready for this guy.
He's a track star. High snap.
Goes off. Dodson throws it cleanly at the sideline. Dotson running and forced out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
Oak Park. Great play. If he would have beat him, he would have probably been gone. Dotson showing off that speed. He got to the sideline fast, quick, and in a hurry. And the Cubs are going to come out with their offense now. Obviously, after the big loss of Nate Brown, the Cubs have to find a way to fill that hole at quarterback. So this brings out as a day 1 starter.
I've been told that it's going to be Anwar. He's coming in as a junior, and some people say he's short, but I think he's got it.
Anwar's a short guy, but he's built. It does appear to be Anwar. Cubs show 1 man to the backfield, 3 men to Anwar's right, 1 man to his left. Takes a snap, drops back, passes on the first play, rolls to his right, looking for somebody, and throws it.
Oh, through the hands of Elijah on the sideline.
Couldn't find anybody open, made a play, fortunately not enough time to complete the pass. Interesting call from Lewis to get his junior quarterback first snap playing.
Rolling out of the pocket. A big worry this season going on with our offensive line, but they look pretty solid right there.
They look solid to start.
Just hope we can keep it up.
relatively big team getting noticed already. Some of the Cubs noting their practices. Tricky count. Got it, but nothing's called.
I do think he was in the neutral zone.
Hands off up the middle.
DC takes it. Oh, he fumbles.
Now,
Refs wave it off.
Refs wave it off. They say he simply was down before the ball was out. DC made a nice move, cut up the middle. He unfortunately got absolutely tossed on that play. Put the spin side. Great run. 3rd and 4 for the Cubs now.
Cubs put in Nick Johnson, another track star.
Johnson, yeah, competed at Nationals this year. He's a fast guy. 3rd and short. Anyway, drops back. Looks for Nick.
Oh.
Moves him by just a bit. Fortunately, it's a 4th down. Tough position, and
Looks like they'll be punting.
looks like Lewis is sending up the punt team early. Got to play conservative.
Ellis Folks back to punt.
Ellis is the utility man. You'll see him at running back, see him at linebacker, and now we're seeing him at punter. Obviously, special teams has been a problem this year. Like I said, with the missing Xavier Chow, we're seeing who can punt, and we're going to see if Ellis can right here.
Linus forgetting he's on the punt team. Runs out late. You hear Lewis yelling on the sideline.
Ball's off.
Good snap by Tyler Bullock.
Ellis gets his time. Delivers a pretty good punt. It's a bad bounce. Bounces forwards. It's about 20 yards in that punt.
It's a smart stop by Jason. The ball looks like he's going to be rolling back toward them.
He's going to bounce more, but Jason stopped it by touching it. The defense will come up again. So what's one thing you like from this Cub offense so far?
They're not afraid to throw it.
You do like to see that.
Yeah, Andy Lewis has a very air raid playbook. Got the new offensive coordinator, Coach Glenn. I think he's bringing in a lot more passing plays.
That is exciting to see. Let's just hope Anwar can deliver on those passes. Oak Park offense coming back out. Quarterback shotgun formation. 1 man in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off the middle, and brought down early by number 52 of the Cubs. Goes it. Gain of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7, or excuse me, probably gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Pick up 3 yards on the play, brings up 2nd down.
Up faithful did look like they traveled well. The away section looks pretty filled out. Obviously, Oak Park is the home team, but they have a lot of their fans here too. Quarterback big snap, drops back.
Oh, he's got
Dish route, number 7 again. He's forced out of bounds. About 12 yards Desir forces him out. Number 7 again makes a great move, gets some extra yards on that play. And their first down for Oak Park.
Our D-line was talking before this game. They promised me at least 3 sacks. They've only got 1 so far. Pressure.
Looks like the first quarter, you can't be too disappointed, but we do need more push on that offensive line in the run game. Hammer. Jack Boris makes a great play, great read. You can tell he's been watching film all week. He was ready for that screen.
That's a play he's got to make. He's the leader on the defense. He lines everyone up, tells them where to be, what to do. I'd love to see it from him.
Yeah, obviously Boris is a leader, showing that he watches film. He's not just an athlete. He's a student of the game. Makes a great tackle on that play, too. And that poor receiver will be feeling that more. That was a big hit. Feel good. quarterback in the shotgun formation. One man in the backfield, two men to his right, two men to his left. Drops back, looks to pass, has time, fires across the middle, and
Oh my! Almost the interception. He was not happy with himself on that one.
Bullock had the interception, unfortunately dropped it. Read the play right. Ran that crossing play again. Read it this time, but unfortunately, no dice. Ellis Folks comes in for the Cubs, the utility man. Comes in at linebacker. Third and long for Oak Park.
They took out Cosm, so I'm not sure. I'm thinking this is going to be a blitz here.
Yeah, Ellis gets there fast. You don't want to get hit by him. Two men in the backfield. Quarterback to take the snap. He does. Drops back.
Both linebackers. Oh, Ellis gets back.
And quarterback brought down early. Gets about 7 on the play, but not enough to get the first down. Great move by him to the defense, but unfortunately for Oak Park, he's not getting enough.
Pick up about 6 yards on the play.
Elijah Dotson back to return again. Did a pretty decent first return. Let's see if he chooses to take it on the same side.
I think he will. He's got the wrong side of the field. So Dotson will take it. One is off. Good punt. Dotson doesn't field it. Picks it up actually. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Cuts up the middle, and he is stopped. Gets about 5 on the return after chucking up 2 poor Oak Park defenders. That will be in Oak Park 15-yard line. The Cub 15-yard line. Comes back to the wall. See what Lewis has drawn up for this Cub offense.
This is not where they want to be, not knowing the capabilities of their offensive line or their new starting quarterback.
A lot of questions can be answered on this possession right here. I'd love to see the Cubs put together a long 85-yard drive, put it away. Obviously, Nick Johnson and Anwar in the backfield.
Set up trips to the left.
And man to the right. On his cadence. Takes a snap, hands off to Nick Johnson up the middle. Johnson is brought down early by the Oak Park defensive line. Probably gained 4 inches on that play. They snuffed that out pretty early.
I'm Coach Lewis. I don't know what I'm calling here. I think it's got to be a pass.
St. Louis is going to have a play action pass. They say no way he throws with his junior quarterback this deep in the field. Mendo drops back like we predicted. Fires the sideline. It is caught and he is brought down. Johnson's speedster brought down. He about 8 on that play. He's 5 on that play. Different marking than expected. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Cubs after a snuffed out run and an out pass.
4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. Still tied up at 0-0. Not much of an offensive game.
Definitely a defensive battle. 2 teams that pride themselves on their big one. Anwar in shotgun formation. Tricky snap.
Oh, and then hit number 10 in the corner.
He was getting too chippy. He wanted to check Dotson as soon as he got off the line, and he touched him before the ball was snapped. That may give the Cubs a first down. Let's see where they mark it.
I think it's going to be enough.
And it will be enough. First down Cubs after the tricky count. That's the second time they've pulled that out today. Second time that Oak Park has fallen for it.
They got away with the first one.
Yes. 2 men joining Anwar in the backfield. Anwar puts Nick Johnson in motion. Hands it up.
Takes it up the middle. Whoa, hey. There's a late flag on the play from the ref.
Like we said, the big men have been chirping all game. Oak Park laid down a late hit, a dirty hit.
Put Blake Willis on the ground after the play. Neither team is happy about that.
Blake Willis, good guy, good student. You don't like to see that.
He is. He loves football.
He's a great football player. We love to have him on the team. don't like to see that unsportsmanlike conduct in the play. We'll see what they mark. It'll counteract. They said he barks back. So it'll just be repeat second down.
Home teams will offset the penalty. Main second down.
Who's the best? L-O-P-H-S. Bang! Who's the best? L-O-P-H-S.
I'm showing trips to the left.
Who's the best? L-O-P-H-S.
Showing Nick Johnson in the backfield. Disputing where the ball should be despite penalties counteracting.
Bullshit move.
Sometimes they just get confused, Connor.
I guess he just gave him some yards.
Trump's got a nice placement there. Johnson backfield. Left one man to the right. And it drops back.
Oh, he gets his pass swatted.
That gets deflected.
That was a fear some of the coaches were having a shorter quarterback back there.
And, you know, obviously, 5'7", 5'8", struggles with things like that. You don't like to see your junior quarterback get his passes swatted. He was looking for Nick Johnson. That ball didn't get anywhere.
Everyone's starting to find his favorite targets now. Look at me and Elijah and
Down at 6 at the 29-yard line.
Anwar drops back. Steps up. Fires across the middle. It is deflected.
I was looking for Linus down, but he was wide open in the middle of the field.
Unfortunately, the linebacker made a great play on it. Just swatted it out of the air.
Looks like UND will be punting again.
Yes, they will.
Of course, there's some confusion on who's on their punt team.
Like we said, Ellis Folks, the punter. Maybe there's problems with the surroundings. Is there a way we could, like,
I don't think it's because CD's going
Not a good punt by Ellis.
just check them.
Comes out of bounds at Oak Park at UND's 46-yard line. You're going to have great starting field position here. Let's see if the cut defense can hold.
Ball down at the 47-yard line.
The problem is it's picking up the
No,
surroundings.
I'm not. It's not. You guys aren't. No, I can hear you, but not through the headsets. I don't know why. So my only thing is trying to. You guys talk. So if you want to talk.
Please excuse the technical difficulties. We've been experiencing some problem with our audio and our software here today.
The background noise, you can't control it right now. It's just this crowd.
It's very loud. Our microphones aren't working, so we are doing the audio through the computer. Fortunately, the computer is much more keen to pick up the side noises. Last play, Oak Park ran it up the middle, got about 5. On the second 5 for Oak Park. Park drops back, runs. Oak Park continuing their dominant run game. Number 2 for Oak Park bounces off the field, took a weird hit on that play.
I want to see the UND Cubs defensive line get a bit more of a push than we're seeing. Oak Park has some big boys up front.
Oak Park showing 1 man in the backfield, 2 men right, 2 men left, or 1 tight end, excuse me. Ends it off at the middle. Makes some good cuts. This other man just falls forwards. Gains about 15 on that play. It'll be first down for Oak Park.
Great play by Caleb. That Ian? No. Caleb and someone else. He was nearly gone.
Yet again, we see our safeties and quarterbacks making the play and not our linebackers and linemen, which you like to see. We've been getting these plays loose, but to this point we've held them 0 points. With a minute 42 left of the first. Quarterback's from 1 man in the backfield, 2 men right, 2 men left. It's man in motion. Hands off the middle. And there we go. A fumble. The ball is loose. Cubs say they have it. I don't know if I agree with that call. That ball was loose before he hit the ground.
Nice stroke by Casa.
And the Cubs appear to come up with a great play by the lineman, just as we were talking bad about it. Great push, great strip, great recovery.
Oswald coming in, recognizing the run from his linebacker position and making a great play.
Shout out to Kaiser, great read on that play. Another guy you can tell from watching film saw that play coming. U of D trots their offense back out again after the rise disappointed. And on the backfield, joined by Nick Johnson, 2 men right, 2 men left. And his cadence calls the play, drops back, pump fakes, steps up, finds Elijah at the middle, gain of about 5 on the play. Good hold by the offensive line that play. Anwar had to go for his first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth read to find Elijah up the middle.
Good blocking by the offensive line. You're going to have to invade the pocket of the ball.
And look, this is a great offensive line play after losing some good play last year. Anwar in the backfield, joined by 2 men. 2 men left, 1 man right. His cadence calls it, hands it off to Nick Johnson at the middle. Johnson cuts, Johnson stays up, gain of 15 on that run. Great run by Nick Johnson, put his head down, hit that hole, and he ran fast. Eventually brought down at the 39, the first down for the Cubs.
UD's offense have got to be happy to see some sparks.
The offensive line appears to be coming to life now. Getting some push, putting these big guys on their backs. We love to see it. Seems to be a bit of confusion. The Cubs are going to take it to the quarter. After the end of 1 quarter, 0-0. Nobody leads.
We'll be right back.
play. Second down and 4. The 46-yard line.
Are we back on?
Just try it.
And it recruits. Number 1 breaks it loose. Brought down at the 5.
Wow, what a great run.
Now, unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties. Missed the beginning of that play and the last one. I'm currently joined by Sam Robinson. Connor Laidlaw's taking a break for the quarter. And big explosive play coming out of the quarter. Cubs in striking position now.
We love to see it. Coming out of a quarter, probably had a design play for that. Great to see. Great run to start off the second quarter. Hopefully we can get a touchdown on the board.
Yeah, obviously, Cubs do not want a field goal here.
There was a flag on the play. They're all walking back. I believe it was on the Cubs.
That's a bummer. You hate to see that.
Cubs look confused. Great run, taken back. Never like to see that.
An unfortunate call on that play if you're the Cubs. Unfortunately, the explosive play brought back. Cubs already back to their 35. Second and 16 for the Cubs. And whereas Caden's 2 men in his backfield. 2 men right, 1 man left. Puts a man in motion. Anwar drops back and sees the blindside pressure. Makes a man miss, running backwards, and ball is incomplete after Anwar fires to a lone man.
Smart throw there by Anwar, just throw it away. And you'd almost like to see the receiver drop that one, but you did. Well, would have lost more yards if he had caught it.
Yeah, Anwar luckily sensed the pressure coming, made a great spin move, but then he kept running backwards, which was quite honestly terrifying for me. Now he's going to get a chance on third and very, very long. Let's see what he does here. Anwar drops back. And number 15 for Oak Park makes a great play off the line. Tackle couldn't quite catch up to him, strips Anwar. Big strip sack on 3rd and 16 if you're an Oak Park fan.
Great recovery by the Cubs. Well, at least let us punt the ball, get it back down, hopefully in Cubs side of the field.
Yeah, it's a bummer. You see a Cub miss a block there. Number 15 was ready, hit him with the rip move. Just a big disappointment there after a great first, second play.
Cubs are back punting. Ellis Folks out there again to punt.
Ellis, punt is off. Great punt right up the middle. Oak Park fields it, brings it up the middle. Cubs closing in. Spin move, goes backwards. Whole host of Cubs. And he's brought down at about the 48-yard line.
Great containing job there by the Cubs. Could have gotten away for a lot of yards, but they held it to 7.
Ran about 30 yards, got about 4. Made a lot of men miss, but luckily brought down. The Cub defense back out there. Ready for another possession. They've been stout to this point, no points allowed. 9:46 left in the second quarter. 0-0 still. But a defensive battle and a big battle in the trenches. Really seems whoever gets the push has momentum on that possession.
We love to see what the Cubs defense has done so far. Not much pressure up front, but the defensive backs and safeties have really come up clutch with a couple of tackles to save the plays from really breaking loose.
Yeah, big thing we especially saw last year in players like Jason Brown and Trent Floyd. Our secondary has been great tackling. You see a lot of teams put their small guys out there and they can't seem to wrap up. But this team has been good with that. So Oak Park calls it, hands it off up the middle. D-line is there, and he is brought down at the line.
Great
28,
tackle.
Alex Folks, the utility man, brings him down.
Great tackle there. A loss of 2.
Those folks really doing it all right now, being the handyman for this team. Now it seems to be 2nd and 11 after that tackle for a loss. Oak Park seems a bit confused on what the play call is. Cubs already out there, they're ready to hit. Oak Park showing shotgun, 1 man in the backfield, 2 men right, 2 men left. Quarterback drops back, fires, finds number 7 yet again. Oh, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. They cannot bring him down, but they luckily force him out of bounds. Jukes out 2 Cubs for another great play. Number 7's been a killer today. He's been slippery.
A gain of about 9 there, maybe 10. About 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 after the tackle for a loss. Great run if you're an Oak Park fan. Oak Park looking to score here. Cubs don't want him to. Oak Park showing shotgun, 1 man in the backfield, 1 tight end, 1 man right, 1 man left. Puts a man in motion. Fakes the jet sweep, hands it off middle number 6, and he is instantly brought down.
Tyler Bolash.
Goodness.
Tyler Bolash getting into the backfield very quickly right there. Gets a great tackle for loss.
Somebody on Oak Park's gonna get screamed at for that. What you call a lookout block. Gotta tell your running back to look out because he's about to get lit up. Great play from the Cubs.
I believe about a loss of 3. Should force 4th and 4.
Oak Park seems to be confident in their offense. They look like they want to go out. They're sick of this tied ball game. It's time to get aggressive. They're them. Seems to be more confusion than the theme for this game, both on our end and on the field.
It appears that Oak Park is going to go for on the 4th down.
Oak Park, 1 man in the backfield joining the quarterback. Quarterback drops back and finds number 7 yet again. He's brought down, but not before he can get the 1st down. Big 4th down for Oak Park there.
Gamble pays off for Oak Park and puts them in scoring position.
Clock is running. 8:15 left in the half. Still 0-0. Oak Park in striking position. Cub defense has to hold up here.
37-yard line, Jesuit.
2 men in the backfield joining the quarterback. Quarterback calls the play, runs up the middle. Wrapped up, but not brought down for another 3 yards. Or he seems to stretch forward. Got about 7 on that play. Way to fall forward if you're an Oak Park fan.
Cubs giving up a big gain there on 1st down. See if they can hold them.
It'll be 2nd and 3 for Oak Park.
Oh, and Tyler Bolash gets back there again early. Just absolutely stuffs him for a loss of about 1. Which will bring up 3rd down.
One thing that's been impressive about this Cub team is you can tell they've been watching film. Seems like almost every play that isn't broken loose seems to be broken up early because the Cubs know exactly what's coming. About 3rd and 6 for the Oak Park.
Oak Park calls a timeout. It's 6:57 left in the half. Still 0-0.
Need a little bit of extra time on this play. So So what's one thing that's impressed you about this Cub defense to this point, Sam?
Well, the defense has definitely gotten back there a couple of plays, especially on this drive pretty early. Tyler Bolash has gotten back there a couple of times. You also like to see the defensive backs wrapping up, getting a couple of tackles throughout the game. One thing I would say could improve is getting back to the quarterback, especially on pass plays. Seems like they're getting a lot of time back there.
Only one sack, but very few pressures. That was the only time you really saw a defensive lineman for the Cubs screaming. I don't know if it's a detriment to the Cubs defensive line or a praise for the Knights offensive line. Knights come out on 3rd and medium. Watch number 7 for Oak Park on this play. He's been slippery all game. He's been their guy when they need him in a pinch. He's in the slot. 2 men right, 2 men in the backfield, 1 man left. Ball is snapped. Quarterback drops back. Blitz coming, and it gets there. It's a sack for the Cubs. Lost about 5 on that play after the pass rush got there. Quarterback didn't make it to his first read. Cubs made it to him before he could make his second. Great play.
That's just what the Cubs needed. Should force a punt, but it appears as if Oak Park is staying out there for another try at a 4th down conversion.
The Oak Park confident in their offense, but Lewis with an aggressive call, but he gets it to pay off there. 4th and 8 for the Knights. 2 men in the backfield, 2 men right, 1 man left. Cubs got to stop them here. Cannot let them get a 4th and 1. Ball is off. Ball is dropped back. Quarterback looks to fire, and it is incomplete. Ball bounced off the ground. Turnover on downs. Cubs defense holds up. Lewis is very proud of his guys, as he should be. A few tough plays on that one, but they come through in the end.
Cubs coming back on offense. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Get at least a field goal on the board before the end of the half.
You got to see some points. Can't get shut out in the first half. You love to see the guests. You love to see the Knights score 0 points. You got to see the Cubs put up some. Anwar coming out for another possession. 3 men to his left. Nick Johnson in the backfield. 1 man to his right. Anwar in the shotgun formation. We have not seen him under center yet. Ball is off. Hand off to Nick Johnson up the middle. He has a hole. He cuts, and the safety came down, was ready for him. Gain of about 3 on that play. Should be 2nd and 7.
Good solid pickup for 3 for the Cubs.